We're at Shibuya Sky. It's the newest observation deck in Tokyo, right here in Shibuya, right by the Scramble Crossing. I think the view should be really good. Shibuya Sky is the newest observation deck in Tokyo with stunning 360-degree views. Today we're going to visit for the first time, and there'll be lots of tips for you with practical information like how to get there and how to get tickets and whether you need to book tickets in advance and other things you need to know to have the best time. First, we're starting the day with breakfast from the bakery. It takes me forever to decide what to get. Everything looks so delicious. We're having breakfast at the bakery in Shibuya Mark City. We've got a croissant, a milky bun, and a curry pan. Looks good. Bakeries are one of the things I always miss about Japan because they have so many good options and just different things to try that aren't the usual things you'd expect. And my milky custard bun, milky cream bun, really nice. It's really soft, delicious. How's your curry pan feel?
Again, it's great. The bread's super soft. You always forget just how nice it can be here. The curry inside is wonderful. Really good breakfast.
Breakfast was 1,411 yen for 3 items with 2 drinks, a smoothie and a juice. Shibuya Sky is at the top of a skyscraper called Shibuya Scramble Square, which opened in 2019. It's right in the heart of Shibuya, near the famous Scramble Crossing. It's actually connected to the station. You can get straight into it through exit B6 or just follow signs to Shibuya Scramble Square. Once you're inside, take the lift to floor 14, which is where the ticket desk and entrance are. Here are the ticket prices. Regular tickets for adults are 2,500 yen. You can get them slightly cheaper if you book online for 2,200 yen. I thought even the view from this level at the ticket counter was pretty impressive. We got our tickets. You can buy them here on the day. Sometimes we're already sold out, so you might have to buy them and then come back later. At the moment it's the end of February. It's a Tuesday morning. We're here at about 11 and we got tickets for 12, so just an hour in advance. But if you're here at a busy time, like cherry blossom season or the holidays, you might want to buy them for a different day or buy them online.
They were all sold out around sunset time as well. I guess that's a popular time.
Oh yeah, that must be popular. This was the off-season. If you're going at a busier time, you will need to buy tickets further in advance. I'd recommend checking availability on the official website to see how many are left. You can buy tickets online up to 4 weeks in advance. Tickets for the evening, sunset time and the afternoon tend to sell out first, so if you want to go then, you will need to book them earlier. So we had an hour to kill before our time slot, but you're right in the middle of Shibuya, so there's lots of shops and places to eat nearby and inside Shibuya Scramble Square itself. Right below the ticket office is a floor of restaurants. This is the view from the little sitting area on the restaurant floor below. I think this is a good enough view. You don't even have to pay to come into this bit. It's a really nice place to sit. We popped into Shibuya 109, the famous shopping mall, which is mostly fashion stores. This is Moreru Mignon on the bottom floor, which has purikura and photo spots. It was a lot smaller than I expected, but it's pretty cute. Then we went to Tower Records, where I found the Pui Pui Mall Car pop-up store. It's the cutest and it's my favourite. You can watch season 2 on Netflix. This pop-up store was just temporary. And then it was time to get back to Shibuya Sky. This is the easier way to get to Shibuya Sky. There's a lift that goes from the ground level all the way up, and that's by Shibuya Station, if you can find the right place. The lift has animations on the ceiling as you zoom right up to the 45th floor. It feels like we're back at Team Lab Planets. There's lockers to store your stuff. You need a 100 yen coin, which you get back afterwards. And they also have lockers for your umbrellas. The locker was plenty big enough for both our stuff, including a backpack. There is a change machine if you need 100 yen coins. For safety, there are some rules about what you're allowed to take up to the rooftop. You can take a compact camera or a larger camera with a neck strap, and the same with binoculars. You can take your phone. You'll want to take lots of pictures. You're not allowed to take any bags or hats or basically anything that could get blown off the edge. Then you get your first look at the view in the open air before going up to the 46th floor on the roof. A tip for Shibuya Sky, it's quite windy up here, so don't wear a skirt or a dress. you can see the iconic skyscrapers of Shinjuku. Between Shibuya and Shinjuku, you can see Yoyogi Park and Meiji Jingu, such a large area of trees in the city. There's Miyashita Park in Shibuya, and if you're lucky and it's a clear day, there's Mount Fuji in the distance. It's hard to see Fuji in the viewfinder. Now let's go up to the roof. It's a large open deck with a helipad in the middle. You can walk anywhere you want and all around the edge. Once you're in, you can walk around freely and spend as long as you like there. We're about 230 meters up. It's the tallest building in Shibuya. The edges are tall glass walls that go right down to the floor. You can see so much from up here. It's really high up. It's not obviously at a SkyTree level, but we are really high up here. You can see loads. We've been trying to work out what's what. It looks like there's Yoyogi Park and Meiji Jingu quite near us, and it shows how big that park is. It looks huge. And then you can see Shinjuku Park or the skyscrapers of Shinjuku. The section in the middle isn't quite as high rise as the rest of Tokyo. You can see the SkyTree, Tokyo Tower, everything. There's Tokyo Tower and the SkyTree in the distance, so far away. You can really see how Tokyo has so many different centres and high-rise areas. There isn't really any information provided about the view, like how sometimes you get a guide to all the buildings you can see. So I just use Google Maps to work out what's what in each direction. At the moment it's the end of February and we've got a view of Fuji from Shibuya Sky. We've been pretty lucky with the views on the past couple of days. The skies have been really clear. It's a little bit hazy today, but you can still see the top of Fuji really well. Here's Mount Fuji, you can just see it in the distance. You're more likely to see Mount Fuji from Tokyo in the autumn and winter when the skies are clearer. December and January are the months when you're most likely to get a good view. There are a few rules for safety. Apparently you're also not allowed to sunbathe. I'm guessing because they don't want you lying up here for hours and hours. There are various places to sit down, relax and enjoy the view, and comfy nets to lay down in. They'd be really good for looking up at the stars in the evening, although you would want to wrap up warm as it's slightly colder when you're up high than at ground level. And as I mentioned, it can be very windy. You can actually hear the wind whistling around. The sky is so clear today, it's completely blue and it's just such a really clear view in every direction. I'm going to dub this as the sound didn't come out well with the wind noise. What I'm saying is that even though it's sold out, there's plenty of space so it doesn't feel too crowded, so the numbers must be limited. I've heard other people saying they thought it was quite crowded, so this is the off season, but it was a sold out day. There's also this photo spot and some reflective walls that everyone was taking selfies in. During the summer, there's a bar up here in the evenings. You can book a table with a drinks package or just walk up to the bar. You can scan a QR code to listen to the official soundtrack of Shibuya Sky. These lights are for a show in the evening with moving beams of light. The reflections on the glass are a lot more noticeable on camera. In real life, I didn't find them a problem. When you're done on the rooftop, take the escalator down to the Sky Gallery. It's good that it is accessible as well, and you can go all the way around at the top. And there's quite a few places to sit down as well if you just want to sit and relax. On the floor below there's a little inside section, which I guess is good if it's cold or raining. You can still enjoy the view, and the windows are floor to ceiling, really clear view. There's a bar in here, so we're just sitting down with a drink. This floor also has the gift shop and cafe and views all the way around the building. There are several observation decks in Tokyo, so why would you pick this one? Well, Shibuya Sky is new and modern. It has a large, spacious outside deck, and you can walk all the way around indoors and outdoors. You can see the SkyTree and Tokyo Tower. Obviously, if you're on them, you can't see them. The observation deck in Roppongi at the Mori Tower perhaps has a better location because it's more central and it's closer to Tokyo Tower, but this one is more convenient if you happen to be in Shibuya anyway and you want to do something that isn't shopping. The SkyTree is so much higher, so that really is a different experience altogether. And there is also the newly refurbished observation deck in Ikebukuro in Sunshine City. That one doesn't have an outside section. If you don't like heights, Shibuya Sky might not be for you. It is very high up and the walls are all glass, right down to the floor. You might prefer Tokyo Tower, which has barriers to lean on and feels more secure, and you're also indoors for the whole thing. I'd recommend also going to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building in Shinjuku, which has a free observation deck, so you can see the view of Tokyo at night and during the day. I do have a video about it. It's a few years old, but it shows you what it's like. I really enjoyed Shibuya Sky. It feels like a modern, stylish observation deck. The view is really clear. There's nothing in your way. It's good that it has indoor and outdoor sections, and it is convenient to get to in Shibuya. If you've been, tell me what you thought in the comments and which you think is the best observation deck in Tokyo. I've got lots more Japan videos coming up, so I'll see you soon.